I'm here to show you how easy it is to use a portable sluice box. This one rolls up, it's very lightweight, it's under a pound, and it's ultra easy to use. Simply release the Velcro ties, let it unroll. It's almost ready to use. This is almost indestructible, but we're setting the base shape for it now. The bottom is flat. The reason we put the ties in at the end and at the beginning is to put rocks on it and weigh it down to hold it to the bottom of the stream or river you're working in. Being that it only weighs just under 1 pound, it can't be swept away. With these wires, with the rocks on top and either side, it won't go anywhere, it'll stay put. You have approximately 50 rolled riffles in the bottom of this box. There's a number of advantages going with the rolled riffles. Number one advantage, obviously you've got a lot of processing capacity through the box. Number two, you don't have to use a classifier. You don't dump in big boulders, but you can certainly just take a pail of rocks, throw it in, the rocks will wash down, the gold will stay in between the riffles. The rolled riffles work great. They scrub the lead rock and material out of it. They keep the black sand, gold, platinum, and things like that in the bottom of the box. It's almost foolproof. This is exceptional at recovering fine gold, which is one of the reasons I designed it like I did. Some additional points I have to tell you about. This is almost oops-proof. You almost can't get it wrong. It's a tapered shape. It's almost indestructible. With the amount of water you have flowing down the box, because it's tapered, it adjusts automatically for the amount of material flowing down it to separate the fine material at the end, the coarse material at the front. Unless you're dealing with nuggets this large or bigger, which is the exception, you won't lose them out of this box. The rocks will go through, the gold will not. It will stay put in the box. This has a memory, which we use to our advantage. When you first unroll it, it's quite flat. If you leave it sit for, say, 10 minutes, first of all, you can use it this way, no problem at all. Material's not going to leap out over the edges. You adjust your flow rate through the box, it'll work fine. But as it sits, the memory of the plastic will come back to a certain extent and allow that taper design to be intensified and the flow. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Leave her sit for, 10-15 minutes, and what will happen is this. You'll have a tapered design, a much more intense flow here, and it fans out near the end. Let me show you how strong these are. This has been sitting in the sun for a year. It's UV stabilized. This is the same material that sluice boxes are made of. It's made of a high composite plastic. Let me show you. The plastic has a memory. It's almost indestructible. When it gets a slight depression like that, leave it, it will spring back automatically. The only thing that will hurt these things is if you take a knife or a carbide bit and cut it. It's close to indestructible. After a year in the sun, this is showing no signs of degradation at all. Keeping it in your backpack, keeping it in your vehicle for a long length of time until you come across a stream or maybe want to hike the backcountry. The whole point of this portable sluice box that rolls up is it will be with you wherever you go. You don't need a classifier, and you're going to recover a lot of gold. That's the reason I designed it like I did. Let me show you how easy it is once you've cleaned up how to roll this up. Flip it upside down, Velcro ties away from you, and simply start at the bottom, which is the exit end of the sluice box, and roll it up. And grab your Velcro tie, wrap it around, sticks on. That's it. Under a pound. Portable sluice box. Keep it in your vehicle, your truck, keep it in your backpack. You'll have it always. Remember, there's no classifier needed to use this. All you need is this, a small shovel or a large shovel if you wish, and it recovers gold like crazy. The beauty of the rolled riffles is you don't need to use a classifier. Just bring the sluice box and a hand trowel. I've got a big shovel, but you don't need that size. You can use a smaller shovel or a fold-out one. The whole idea is it's portable and simple and it works. The rounded riffles, as I said already, allow the lighter material to be washed out. It will not get rid of heavier black sand or gold. It will hang on to it and retain it. Let me show you.
You can see all the lighter stuff being washed out. The bottom of the box will retain all that gold, black sand, garnets. It will capture and hold those. It can't go out. If you look at the action at the bottom of the box, the very small rocks there, you can see them shaking up and down. They will get washed out, but I guarantee you the heavy stuff stays in the bottom. It cannot escape. The beauty of this system is multiple ripples all the way down. The gold can't escape. It's virtually impossible. Lightweight, works great. I suggest you use it for either inaccessible areas or high mountain streams, but it works everywhere. If you're driving along, you have the portable sluice box rolled up the back of your vehicle. Stop, try it out for a little while, continue with your journey. It's a good way to spot good gold-bearing areas. The beauty of this tapered design is the heavier particles will be stopped here, and as it goes down, the finer particles get stuck more and more and more all the way down the way. It gives you a very graduated process of sorting out your gold. The number one reason I like this so much, if you hit an area and it's quite good, you'll see right away if there's any sort of coarse gold. You can see fine gold right away. It's pretty close to instant. You shove a few loads through, no classifier, look in the bottom of the box, you can see right now which size of gold you're recovering. That's it. You got a few little stones left there. All your heavy particles are now trapped in your pan, waiting for you to clean it up.
Keeping in mind, I've only been doing this for a few minutes, about 8 minutes, I guess. What I'm trying to show you here is the black sand, if you can see with this light. There's a trace of black sand right here. You will catch it.